Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be covering the Cayo Perico heist. I'm going to be showing the values of all the primary and secondary targets. Alongside this I'm going to show a solo method for this heist. I was going to make a group method, but I decided against it. I feel like that deserves its own video. If you want to see that, like the video and I'll make sure to make one of them. Okay, first up, primary targets. The first primary target you will get is the Madrazo files. These are worth 1.1 million. After you complete the heist for the first time, there will be a random chance to get any of the items I'm about to mention. However, it seems that the more expensive they are, the less chance you will get them. With this said, the cheapest primary target is the special alcohol. The special alcohol is worth around 900,000 on normal mode and 990,000 on hard mode. This would be the ruby necklace, worth 1 million on normal and 1.1 million on hard mode. Then the bearer bonds, worth 1.1 million on normal mode and 1.2 million on hard. Pink diamond is next up on 1.3 million on normal and 1.43 million on hard. And last but not least, the panther statue, which is worth the most out of all of the primary targets, worth 1.9 million and on normal mode and 2.09 million on hard mode. First up for secondary targets in order of value is cash, which is worth around 90,000 per stack, and each stack takes up about a quarter of a bag. Next is weed, worth around 110,000 per stack and takes up about a third of a bag. Next is paintings, worth approximately 200,000 per painting and each one takes up half of a bag. The next secondary target is cocaine, worth around 220,000 per stack and takes up half of a bag. And lastly is gold, worth around 330,000 per stack and takes up 2/3 of a bag. Another thing to note is, in the office, in the compound, there is a safe that can have from 50,000 to 100,000 in it, and it doesn't take up any bag space. So, this is what I find to be the fastest way to scout the island and get the main objective if you're going for pure speed. So you want to run over to the motorcycle towards the entrance to the airstrip, get on it, turn right. As soon as you exit, turn right across the field. So you gotta cross this road here. You gotta watch out for the camera on the road, so you have to go around that. And watch the guy on your left, so cut across. Get off the bike. Now you gotta watch the guard tower here, so you either have to run straight across as fast as you can or sneak across. So what we're looking at here is any cars coming down the road towards the checkpoint, the guard tower looking towards us, and the person walking towards us who will eventually turn around and walk away. Okay, the guard has turned around and the guard tower isn't looking in our direction. So now we can walk straight through the gate here. The camera shouldn't see you. And then we're going to wait for the rotation of the guard tower to not be looking at us. Cross straight across the road. Now you're watching out for the guard tower on the right hand side and the guard walking away from you on the left hand side, and any cars that come towards you or from behind you. For some reason it just seems that cars just appear out of nowhere. Wait for them to pass, it should be okay. And then when you've reached the road here, there should be a car parked up that you can take. Drive the car up the mountain. and then hack the signal box. Okay, so the preps you'll need to do for the solo heist is the approach vehicle. You'll need the Alkonost, which is the big plane. It's a fairly self-explanatory mission. You just fly to the hangar. You can either do it stealth and hack the laptop and fly out, or you can kill everyone, which I prefer to do, and then just walk out, and then just fly out with it. You will need to get 3 pieces of equipment. You don't need the demolition charges, get the other 3. To be able to get the spot welder device, whatever it is, you'll need to have unlocked the drainage tunnel, which is located here. This is done in a scope out mission for the island. Just go to the north dock, grab a boat, and sail out. The rest of them are self-explanatory. The disruption setups, if you can't do all 3, try all 3. If you can't do all 3, then just make sure you're 100% the ones you can, because it will make the heist a lot easier. For the solo heist, you'll need to set your approach vehicle to the Alkonost, your infiltration point is the halo jump, your compound entry point is whatever you have, your escape point is the main dock. You'll need to take the picture of that in the scope out. Your weapons, whichever ones you got, make sure you add suppressors, you don't want to get caught. And then if you want like any backup or anything, for the halo jump itself, you want to land somewhere near your uniforms. So if you have it near the middle of the map, land where I was just showing. If you have it at the top of the map, then land on the hangar roof, like where I'm doing. If you land on a rooftop or somewhere high, then you can have an advantage point to shoot from and shoot any guards that may spot you when you drop down to get your uniform. As previously mentioned, you want to take out any guards that could spot you or are near you. However, you want to avoid double kills as much as you can. There's like people that can face each other. If you want to use your like crew, like your paid crew, then you will need to do a double kill. Simply hit one in the head, like line up the shot, and then spray the other one down. Aim for the head again. You've got to be careful here as well, because there is a camera. Once you've got the camera, you can use the thermal torch to burn the lock and walk in and do the hack, and then you can call in your air support / recon drone or whatever through your interaction menu. You want to get your guard uniform as soon as possible, so you don't have to worry about being spotted by guards and staying out of cone of vision. You will still need to stay out of the cone of vision, but you can enter it, but you just need to get out of it as soon as you can. Don't stay in it for too long. Once you've got that, get your secondary targets and make your way towards the transport truck. Take out any guards around the transport truck / your other secondary targets. Make sure you have a full bag. Again, it's a lot easier if you have an advantage point like high ground, because then you can just look around, line up the shot and take a headshot in them. Once you have a full bag, make your way to your transport truck and get in it. Start driving towards the compound. You should just be able to drive past everyone. They shouldn't be alerted to your presence, which is really good. It's super easy, especially when you're doing it solo.
I think there are people that help you become the person that you end up being, and you can be grateful for them, even if they were never meant to be in your life forever. Glad I knew you too.
New, huh? Hey, wouldn't it be funny if this night was the last time we ever talked to
Onto the compound, follow the prompts in the top left and watch the cutscene. Take out as many guards as you can, make sure guards aren't in the cone of vision of other guards or cameras. If you need to take out a camera, make sure there's no guards in earshot of it. And you can only take out 3 cameras before the alarm goes off. When you feel safe enough, make your way towards the tallest building in the compound. If you find keys, then you can unlock the gate down at the bottom. Key cards you shouldn't really need to worry about because you're on your own. Key cards are for 2 or more players. In this instance, I found the keys for the locked doors. Head towards this little like underpass here. If you head in here and turn right, you can unlock a gate, which completely skips the whole office area. There's a keypad here, which instead of doing 3 hacks, you only need to do 1. For hacking, all you need to do is set all of the different options to the first option and then scroll through them individually. So the second one will be 1 scroll to the right, the third one would be 2 scrolls to the right, and so on and so forth. From this point forward, it's fairly self-explanatory. Just burn the lock and steal the item with either the plasma cutter or the safe code. After you have the item, make sure you check the safe up at the top of his office to get the 50,000 extra. Make your way over to the main gate. If you're doing it stealth, go up the stairs and take out the guy overlooking the exit. But at this point, it doesn't really matter if you maintain stealth or not. However, I got this far without alerting people, so I might as well have. Confirm the route out and sit through a cutscene. Once you've sat through a cutscene, you'll have to kill a few guards at the exit. There's a double kill, so just be careful. Sometimes the camera can spawn, destroy the camera, and simply just drive to the main dock. Onto the main dock, take out any surrounding guards, find a boat. This one always spawns here if you're just getting this one, and drive out to sea. So if you need any of the locations for the uniforms, transport truck, bolt cutters and such, I'll leave a link in the description to a website that should be of help. And if while you're down there you don't mind subscribing and liking the video, I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later.